This is the Vaxee's newly announced XE version 2. It looks almost the same, so what is different this time? Well, first of all, you might remember that there was a small button on top, which is now gone, and also they have reduced the weight from 76 grams all the way down to 59 to 60 grams, which is very nice. This weight combined with the shape and size feels very nice to use, and with the smart choices with the shape that I will talk soon, this feels very effortless to use. Additionally, they have swapped the sensor to the Pixar 3950 sensor, changed the skates to some very fine stock skates, upgraded the click construction, and added some new colorways like this dark gray, which looks very clean. They also added a gap between the side buttons, which makes distinguishing between them a lot easier. There is one aesthetic choice I'm not sure I like that much, at least on this colorway, and that is this scroll wheel plastic being this milky color instead of a clear plastic they use generally. When I first saw this, I immediately thought, oh no, they added RGB to the scroll wheel for some reason, but luckily they did not. However, it is growing on me and I don't notice it that much anymore, but I still think the clear one would suit this colorway as well better. Another nitpick I have with is the packaging. They now use the square box with some plastic trays to hold things in place, and I like the original one better since it used way less plastics and felt more premium in a way. The reason for this change might be logistics. Maybe they can fit more of these new ones in a shipping container, keeping the costs smaller or something. But yeah, those tiny nitpicks aside, this is a great mouse. The shape is pretty much in the same category as the GPX, but with a way less potato-like shape. The main difference between these in hand comes from the way the back area and middle hump are designed. And I said this on the review of the previous version of the XE, it forms a triangle of contact points on the palm. They explain the reason for this and the muscles activated with this shape better in their video, so go watch that if you want the exact information. But to put it shortly, lifting this and moving it around feels very effortless and natural, and I really don't have to put that much tension to my fingers and to my palm to really claw grip this very comfortably. The updated click structure is also very nice, and they feel like their newer Huano implementations. A very nice minor pre-travel with some bonesy post-travel that I like. Side buttons and scroll wheel are also very nice. So you can expect Vaxee quality from this model as well. Performance is also the same as the more recent Vaxee models with a 3950 sensor, and it is pretty much top tier. For the settings, they now also have a web driver as well if you don't like remembering some button combinations for changing things like motion sync, but it pretty much comes with the best configuration from the get-go. Just change the DPI as you please. You can still of course use these buttons on the bottom of the mouse that I like to use when I swap from work mode to gaming and so on. But yeah, that is pretty much all I think about this mouse. A really nice, durable Vaxee mouse with this refresh as well. Thanks for watching. See you on the next one. Goodbye.